we are bringing you the secrets of Breaking Bad tonight. The spectacular AMC show, one of my all-time favorites, is coming to an end this Sunday after 5 amazing seasons that, of course, have included this guy, the amazing R.J. Mitty, who's played the son of Bryan Cranston's Walter White. R.J. with us from Hollywood. First of all, it's great to have you here, and may I say, on behalf of humanity, thank you for being a part of one of the finest television shows in history, R.J.
Thank you so much for having me. It was such a pleasure filming it. We've been doing this for quite a while now, and Brian and Aaron and just everyone that's been a part of it, it was so amazing. And it's weird to know that we only have the one left, but it's so good.
Well, it's been incredible to watch your character's development over the 5 seasons, and I think you gave one of your most amazing performances this past Sunday on the show when your dad, Bryan Cranston's character, calls you from deep in hiding. Let's look at that.
You're completely out of your mind.
It's the truth. It is, Flynn.
Then both of you are out of your minds. You're full of is what you are.
Finales. Okay, we're going to roll the right. Okay, we're going to put the proper clip in later. All right, so RJ, the finale airs Sunday. We're all very, very depressed about that. But I need to ask, is there any doubt in your mind that Breaking Bad fans all over the world will be satisfied with how the show ends?
No, I think everyone's going to love it. I think Vince and the writers, we have amazing writers. We have an amazing team of people that put so much work into the show, and I think everyone is going to go crazy over it. It is truly an amazing finale. The way that it all comes together and the way that it ends it's incredible. It really is.
Okay, I don't want any spoilers, obviously, and I know you're not going to give us any, but quite frankly, I don't want to know what happens till I see it. Why are we going to go crazy over it?
You see this whole story of a good man that's doing the right reasons for his family, providing for his family, and you've seen his transformation through all of this. You've seen a good man turn bad. You've seen this guy just turn himself into a completely different person, and you're about to see the ending of it. You're about to see this closing of a story that no one ever has done. You've never seen so many transformations on television, and Vince and all the writers, what they have brought is something that will change the history of television and has changed the history of television.
Yeah, no, it's just been such an incredible ride. You got to tell me about the moment that you were flipping through the script, or maybe Vince and the other writers were talking to you, and they explained how it would all end. How did you and the others react?
You know, they never really explained how it would all end. They gave us the script, and we had an idea, but we never really knew, and we kind of didn't want to know. We had so much of ourselves invested in the show, and we're all viewers.
Yeah,
we all love the show.
How lucky are you to be fans of the show that you're working on? That's not always the case, and I'm so happy that you're having that experience. And what's really amazing about the show is that Breaking Bad truly hit the peak of its popularity in this final season. I've been along for the whole ride, but of course you guys just won that Emmy, and congratulations on that for the Outstanding Drama Series. I think Brian was robbed, but the last 2 episodes also set record ratings. What has that been like for you?
It's been a pleasure. It's so nice that they're finally getting acknowledged for the work that they've done, and all of us, and Albuquerque too. And it was such a pleasure being able to be a part of this amazing cast and these amazing people, and everyone that's on it is so professional and top-notch. And I started this show when I was 14 years old. I'm 21 now. I've spent my whole adolescence on Breaking Bad, and I've learned, and I honestly, I wouldn't be the same person without the show. I wouldn't be the same person without Albuquerque. I wouldn't be the same person that has had these opportunities that Breaking Bad has given me.
And I'm sure everybody agrees, and probably including yourself, that this season you are doing your best work. I want to watch this clip now from 2 episodes ago that was particularly wrenching. Your character, Walter Jr., becomes really the last one on the show to find out that his dad has been making and selling crystal meth, and his mom was in on the whole thing. Roll it out, Charles.
So you're saying all this time, you were lying about this? I mean, so you're saying you're a liar? You just admitted it. So were you lying then, or are you lying now? Which lie is it?
I mean, that is so powerful, RJ. And look, the character took it about as badly as everybody thought he would. So despite all this tension we saw there and the tears and everything, you and the cast have obviously grown very close. You've become a big family over the year. And as you said, you basically grew up with them. I imagine it cannot have been easy to say goodbye to them or the show.
It's still hard. It really is, We have the one episode left. I just saw everyone at the Emmys. I still feel so attached to everyone, and I'll be like, I'll see you around. I'll see you soon. And this Sunday's it. Everyone's going their separate ways. Everyone's going to the places that they're going, and we're done. But while we were filming, and what we will take away from this, no one can ever take from us. Yeah. We had the most amazing experiences on the show. What we were able to do, what we were able to achieve, and the characters that we got to portray were amazing. They really were.
Yeah, it's like this little cult that only you guys will ever know what it's like to be very much a part of. Now, I want to get some of the secrets of Breaking Bad out of you. Walter Jr. was, of course, Walter White's last and biggest offender. But in the last episode, we saw you finally turn against your bad dad. Let's look at that.
No, what you did to Mom, you asshole. You killed Uncle Hank.
Listen to me. You got to listen to me.
Just shut up. Just stop it. Stop it. I don't want anything from you. I don't give a shit.
You need this money for your
killed
mother.
Uncle Hank. You killed him.
Needs this money. It can't all be for
what
nothing.
you did, just shut up. Shut up.
Please.
Will you just leave us alone? You asshole. Why are you still alive? Why don't you just die already? Just die.
Okay. RJ, let me just say this. There's your Emmy next year. I think that was one of your finest performances in the entire series. Here's something that I've always wanted to know, and I think other people have as well. What is the secret to filming those tense phone conversations? There's nobody at the other end of the phone, is there?
Well, there is and there isn't. Brian was in the room. We're usually in the room for these phone conversations. We're usually there, and I always try to give 100% when I'm in the room and we're doing these phone conversations. You can't half it. You have to give it your all, or it's not the same. And to have people there for you, and while we were filming this, Brian was actually in a corner of the room reading these lines. Okay. And this was actually in a later date when we shot the opposite of him. And I was there for that as well, and it's rough when you have that, and you've been working with these people for so long, and you're pretty much telling them to die. You're just I don't want to be there for you anymore. I don't care, and it's really hard as a person to do that to someone that you care about.
Yeah, I mean, you love these people, and you're pretty much saying the worst possible thing to them. Okay, there's another thing I want to know about, because the other night on Conan O'Brien's TBS show Conan, you and the rest of the Breaking Bad cast showed up, and you surprised the audience with big bags of crystal meth. It wasn't really crystal meth, of course, but that brings me to this next secret. What do you guys use for that crystal meth on Breaking Bad? Is it like rock candy? What's going on there?
Well... No. We use rock candy. We have several different methods of methamphetamine. None of them are actually true meth. We mostly use rock candy for the big the big scenes where you see the bags and you see them moving it around. But we have other things that will simulate the liquid pouring and the breaking, and it all varies depending on the scene. And I love the Super Lab, though. How did you feel about that? That was an amazing set.
Oh my God!
I remember going and seeing all of it, and it was so weird. And anyone that's not caught up, I'm totally going to spoil this for you because you should be caught up. But watching that burn down was just horrible to me. It was such a beautiful set, and I've always enjoyed the lab scenes. I like chemistry and I like science, and I think it's very fascinating. But watching these sets be built, watching everything that we've had on this show, it was amazing. We have an amazing set designers. We have amazing props. Everyone that's a part of the set is really, really 100% there and love the show and love what it does and love to be a part of it. And we're so lucky to have people that are so on it, that want to be there to make the show great.
Yeah, I love that you were so into the Super Lab and all that, because you weren't involved in any of the scenes with the Super Lab, so you were just there having fun and checking it all out. Let me get to this final secret, RJ. What are the secrets of that Breaking Bad house? Is that actually a real house in Albuquerque? I imagine it would become quite a tourist attraction.
There is a Breaking Bad house. It is somewhere in New Mexico. All the exteriors were on the set. It really was amazing to be able to walk through the set the last time and to see all the sets that we've had. But there is the Breaking Bad house. It's somewhere in New Mexico, so if you want to go and try to find it, it's there. It's actually not too hard to find, but...
Well, before I leave you, tell me, what's the biggest souvenir you took from the set?
I have my crutches. I have my crutches and the backs of my chairs. And I love them. I look at them and I'm like, I used those for 7 years. And my back will never be the same. Really, kudos to people that use crutches. I've broken legs before and I've had to use crutches, but I've never had to use them as long and proficient as I've had to use them for Breaking Bad, because I tried to make my character as real as possible, and I wanted, when he did use the crutches, it not to look fake, and it's a little rough on your back. So.
Yeah. May you never have to use them again except as a souvenir.
Yes.
RJ, it's been absolutely fascinating speaking
you.
with you and meeting you, and thank you again for bringing us this great television.
Thank you so much for having me on, and thank you for watching. Enjoy. This is an amazing finale.
Yeah, I'm freaked out about Sunday, but I'm ready. All right. Thanks again, RJ. The finale of Breaking Bad, of
Definitely.
course, airs
Thank
this
you.
Sunday night on AMC.